So guys, have a look at that right elbow position there. This affects over 98% of amateur golfers. Look, there really is a secret for so many players out there. This is what separates the solid ball strikers from the poor ball strikers. This is your key to stop flipping at impact, to create that compression and shaft lean and some effortless speed and power. Guys, look, if every single top player is in this position and you're not, then you're never truly going to reach your hitting potential. So guys, coming up, we got some of the best feels, the best drills, and the best information to improve your ball striking immediately. We've got the shift and connect drill, which you're going to love, and we're also going to have a listen to what Patrick Harrington has to say. So guys, have a look at this. When we take the club away, we want to have this right arm away from the side. Right? You see that? Get that right arm to move away from the side. When we change directions, we want to close up this gap. I'm going to go wide to narrow. Now I can't get through. Now, we lose time in the swing. What does that actually mean? This is affecting 98% of golfers. Guys, stay on. I've got to show you something because this is going to blow you away. Right? You see golfers losing time. So when they take the club away, if there was a clock over that, 1 o'clock your side, 11 o'clock mine. Now, when we change directions and we shift and we get this right arm to reconnect and load, we lose time. So it goes from 1 o'clock here, and as we load it, it comes down to about 12:15. You see that move? That's an essential part to notice, this move and how we reconnect. So if you're towing it up, this happens with so many amateurs. If you get the toe up, once you lose time, have a look at that. Now the club face is open. You're going to present the heel to it, and unconsciously you're not going to do that. And this is the killer, right? You flip unconsciously to square it. Yeah, you flip to square, and that's when you start to stand up. Let's have a look at this move, because you've probably never seen it, and this is affecting 98% of amateur golfers. When the amateurs come down, there's just too much room in here, right? There's too much, the gap is too big, and when the gap's big, we lose angles, we hit fat shots and thin shots. When I pull this in, when I reconnect to my power source, I store up this angle, these energies, and my angle of attack's great. I'm hitting from here shots with more compression, shaft lean, speed, storing up your angle. You're hitting it out of the middle of the club face. After this video, you're gonna hit the ball so much better. Let's get stuck into some of the best drills and information and feels you've ever seen, evidence-based instruction. So guys, love this drill, love this changeover and painting the wall here. Let's have a look at this feel, this flow. This is gold, love this. Let's have a look at this first off to create this sensation. Got the oversized club here. Take your address position, hold the club up over the ball. Now keep it really soft in your hands. Swing back, keep it wide, change over, watch those hands. All right, watch what I'm doing as I change it. It's almost like, as I said, flicking that towel as I bring this club in. Now, when you get to impact, I want more shaft lean deliberately than where you started at. A little bit of an exaggeration. Keep the face square, keep it down, building up, and you'll see that change over. Now, when you do it, don't forget to keep the face down. Even when you change directions and pull this in, keep that logo down, all right? Let's have a look how we can do it. Tee up a couple of golf balls, and they're not really full swings, all right? Grip it really loose so you can feel that changeover. Hold the club over the ball, move back in to impact. You'll probably see this. I'll just sort of, it's like the end of a whip, all right? As I sort of flick this one off. Let's have a look. All right, really just a 3/4 style swing, but there was a lot of speed. I hit that a long, long way, and it felt really effortless. So guys, if you're interested in golf schools in the US, golf schools in Europe, discounts to products and free videos, there's information at the end of this video. And again, loose, concentrate. Okay, we're gonna go wide, wide to narrow, more shaft lean than where you started at, and stop at impact. Make sure the face is straight, close up the gap. It's like that movement when the wrists, see what my hands are doing as I bring this in, logo pointed down. Take your address position, keep it nice and loose. You'll just exaggerate this one. You'll probably see the changeover a little bit.
Oh, hit that one really good. It's a free, flowing and powerful motion. I really, really want you guys to understand this move. So many amateurs, over 98% of amateurs in this direction, close up that gap, get those angles, get that speed. You're gonna get so much compression and effortless power in your golf swing.
So guys, let's have a quick listen to ex-#1 and 3-time major winner Paul Harrington, what he has to say about the downswing.
Now that stretch on this hand is what's going to make the club shallow. That's all we need, that much. We need a little shallow, that much, okay? We don't want it to cup this way down. So if you grip something, again, if it's a pretty heavy weight that can move, so I'm going to, a band would probably do this better, but I'm going to use a towel. Now you can see I'm in the top of my backswing. As I pull, you can see the way my left wrist will twist a little bit there. So they get left behind. They don't get left behind doing nothing. It's more of that motion, more of a pull. So you can practice getting the feel of the stretch. This is stretching, this is stretching. Right across here is stretching across here. My right side is pulling down, and you can see the little bit of rotation will happen in that wrist as I pull hard.
So guys, what a great viewing angle this is to get a guide, to get a gauge of what's really happening in your downswing. World Class Golf Instruction, we created the lag wall a couple of years ago to give golfers a better understanding, to get an exact guide of where they need to be. It's a line drawn out about 6 inches on the outside of that trail foot. Watch the amateur from the top. Watch the hands slightly lift. Don't we see this so much? A lifting motion. Now look at the professional here. If I draw a line across his fingers, watch the first move, pull straight down. Now we're going to be getting a shift across here, 4 to 6 inches. That's the average of the PGA Tour player. If we can shift and connect, and I really want you guys to have a look at the shift and connect drill towards the end of this video. You have to see it. It's just so good. We're getting a shift across and we're connecting, and now we're on the correct side of the lag ball. You see that? And guys, if you're not on the correct side of the lag ball, look at the big gap in here. You're going to lose all your angles. Look at the angles stored up there. When you reconnect, there's your angle of attack, there's your sharp lane, there's your compression, and there is your consistency of strike. And as I said, if every single player is in this position and you're not, you really want to get yourself into this position. This software that I'm using is awesome, isn't it? This is what I use for my online lessons. Send some swings through, you get a link off me with this software, except your swing on the screen. Goes for around 20 minutes. I can be a coach. I've got drills, exercises. My voiceover will get you moving in the right direction. Go to worldclassgolf.com for that, guys. It's in conjunction with 1,400 videos, not on YouTube. Right, let's get further on into the video.
So guys, have a look at this. Becoming familiar with this move. I'm going to show you a couple of ways to practice and how to feel this wide to narrow move. Teed up a couple of golf balls here. Love this one. Now they say that when we make a movement and another movement within a few seconds, it's estimated that we have sometimes up to a 60–70% feeling left over from that last movement. So you can simply do practice swings, going wide to narrow and swinging through and feeling that reconnection, that connecting to your power source. Get in there and hit a golf ball. That'll work for you as well, right? But this is a really, really good drill. I like to do this. You can do also when you get into the position where you're going wide and you're closing, this static positional style of training where you're leading into that left leg, you're shifting, but you're closing up the gap there. The arm's not out here, right? The arm's going to be, it's going to get past your hip, but you're not going to be out here. These arms, these hands are pretty close to your leg, understanding that when you see this move, it's not stuck behind you, right? Because they're all doing it and it's a great feeling. This is a good drill. Let's have a look at this. Right, you get up to the top, take like an 8 or a 9 iron. Get up to the top, shift, connect, feel that move, pump the arms a couple of times, and because it's on a tee, you move through and see if you can hit it clean, and I got that one clean, which was lucky. All right, let's have a look again. And it's a great way to get a feel here up to the top, shift, connect. So you guys have got to get some pulling. You're going to pull down a little bit here. Guys, you can even get your left arm to soften a little bit. As we see Victor Hovland, Jake Knapp, and getting this arm to soften a little bit, you'll be able to get in there with more angle here. It's a great place to be in your swing. Up to the top, stop. We're seeing, just to add on to that, we're seeing amateurs turn and leave the arms up with no pulling effect. and the arms are coming in, they've got a very high forearm, rather than that forearm pointing just over that golf ball. So to do that, you're gonna have to get some sort of pulling motion, pulling the grip off, getting this to reconnect. And that's why this drill supplies that feel. Take your address position, keep it nice and soft, up to the top, shift, connect, look down at the ball, feel that, and move through the golf ball. Now you can from here, you can see that my grip's pointed slightly up. You can from here swing back, swing through, swing back and swing through, and feel what you just felt. Drills will supply you with a feel. They don't change everything in your swing, guys. You have to do the movement, do the practice swing, or do some static positional training, then hit a ball. You start to feel, you start to change, rewiring, refiring, working with evidence-based instruction. There's a great series on WorldClassGolf.com called The Deep to Shallow and the Move of Millions, helping so many people play better golf. Guys, have a look at this. See the knuckles up. See that position there? Now what you want is that to be pointing just slightly downwards, right? That logo. So I've got a great drill here as we're going to change directions here on the way back. We're going to build up these angles, and you can see what my hands and wrists are doing. It's like flicking that towel on the way down. But when you do this, we're going to exaggerate the movement, keep it really loose, because I want you to feel the changeover. I want you to feel this move. Keep it nice and loose. I'm going to exaggerate taking it back wide, narrow, wide, narrow. See that? Wide. Now when you bring it back to impact, you can have a little bit more shaft lean than where you started at, right? So this way you're going to store up your angles. But when you do this, I want you to keep your knuckles slightly down. That's a slight exaggeration. It's around 12:30. I'm just going to really make sure I've got this pointed slightly down as I'm changing directions. I don't want you to do this. You can give it that little bit of a reverse motorbike feel if you want to do that, but I really like to keep that face down and then build up those angles with that logo. You won't see the logo, it's just slightly down as you're reconnecting, and then after that you're going to let this club head swing past your body.
Voted Best Swing Analysis and Best Online Instruction by several independent surveys, World Class Golf Instruction is transforming thousands of golfers at every skill level. Do not miss out. This video platform has over 1,400 videos and 85 separate masterclass series, the most structured and detailed video platform ever created, improving golfers on average between 4 and 11 shots. Join the chat room and join the community of world-class golf instruction. This is golf instruction that you've never seen before. The proven PGA corridors, factual evidence-based material. Unleash your true potential with the cutting-edge swing analysis technology. Experience the thrill of progress with the state-of-the-art practice programs and specialized golf fitness plans. Best information available.
So guys, we just sold out all our gold schools, and due to popular demand, we're coming back in March 2026. I'll be heading to Florida to work with the renowned biomechanics coach, Dr. Robert Neal, who works with Jason Day, Ryder Cup star Matt Fitzpatrick, and so many other PGA players. Guys, how much time have you got left? Because we're improving everybody, working with evidence-based instruction, really finding out the facts about your swing. And then I'll be working with YouTube star Eric Cagorna. What a coach this guy is. Just had a tremendous and amazing experience working with Eric. Completely sold out. Guys, if you're interested in great golf schools, great information, get yourself started at the start of the season, reach out to me at Craig at worldclassgolf.com. Craig at worldclassgolf.com.